Hello friends. Welcome back to Asha Edu class. Today we are going to discuss the question answer of chapter 9 Madam Rides the Bus by Vali Kannan. Question 1. What was Vali's favorite pastime? Answer. Vali's favorite pastime was standing in the front doorway of her house and looking at the street outside. Question 2. What was the source of unending joy for Vali? What was her strongest desire? Answer. The sight of the bus that traveled between her village and the nearest town, filled each time with a new set of passengers, was a source of unending joy for Vali. Her strongest desire was to ride the bus. Question 3. What did Vali find out about the bus journey? How did she find these details? Answer. Vali found out that the bus journey to the town took 45 minutes and the one-way fare costed 30 paisa. She listened carefully to the conversations between her neighbors and people who regularly used the bus and asked a few discreet questions here and there. This way she picked up various small details about the bus journey. Question 4. What do you think Vali was planning to do? Answer. Vali was planning to go to the town and then return back by the same bus. The fare was 30 paisa one way and the ride took 45 minutes. In this way, she planned that she would be back by 2:45 p.m. if she took the bus at 1 p.m. Question 1. Why does the conductor call Vali, Madam? Answer. The conductor called Vali, Madam, because she behaved like a woman. She declined his help and was very quick in her answers to the conductor's questions. This made the conductor call him Madam. Question 2. Why does Vali stand up on the seat? What does she see now? Answer. Vali wanted to look outside the bus. She found her view blocked by the canvas blind that covered the lower part of the window. In order to have a better view, she stood up on the seat and peered over the blind. She saw a canal, palm trees, grassland, mountains, green fields and the sky. Question 3. What does Vali tell the elderly man when he calls her a child? Answer. Vali replied that there was nobody in the bus who was a child. She told her that she had paid her fare of 30 paise like everyone else. Question 4. Why didn't Vali want to make friends with the elderly woman? Answer. Vali did not wanted to make friends with the elderly woman because she looked quite repulsive. She had big ear holes and was wearing ugly earrings. Apart from this, she was chewing betel and her mouth was also filled with betel juice. Question 1. How did Vali save money for her first journey? Was it easy for her? Answer. Vali had very painstakingly saved every stray coins that came her way by resisting every temptation to buy peppermints, toys, balloons, etc. It had been very difficult for her. Even at the village fair she resisted the temptation to be on the merry-go-round. Thus, she had been able to save 60 paise for her first bus journey. Question 2. What did Vali see on her way that made her laugh? Answer. Vali saw a young cow, tail high in the air, running very fast right in the middle of the road in front of the bus. The driver sounded his horn again and again so that the cow moves away. But the more he honked, the more frightened the animal became and faster it galloped. This all seemed very funny to Wally, and she laughed and laughed till there were tears in her eyes. Question 3. Why didn't she get off the bus at the bus station? Answer. Wally had planned that she only wanted to ride on the bus. She would spend 30 paise on her fare, go to the town and then come back by the same bus before her mother woke up. She didn't want time or money to go to see the town. Question 4. Why didn't Wally want go to the stall have a drink? What does this tell you about her? Answer. Wally had saved only 60 paise for the trip. She didn't want to waste any money on as she had to come back by the same bus at any cost. So, when the conductor suggested her to get down and have a drink, she refused. He offered bring one for her, but she still refused. This is that she was a well-mannered girl. Question 1. What was Wally's deepest desire? Find the words and phrases in the story that tell you this. Answer. Wally's deepest desire was to go on a bus ride. The words and phrases in the story that tell this are source of unending joy, stare wistfully, and kindle in her longings, dreams and hopes. Question 2. How did Wally plan her bus ride? What did she find out about the bus, and how did she save up the fare? Answer. Over many days and months, Wally listened carefully to conversations between her neighbors and people who regularly used the bus and asked a few discreet questions here and there. She came to know that the town was 6 miles from her village, the bus fare was 30 paise and the bus trip took 45 minutes. She also thought that if she stayed in the bus and came back by the same bus, it would only cost her 60 paise. She painstakingly saved each and every penny she got, resisting all temptation to buy peppermints, toys, etc. and even a ride on the merry-go-round at the village annual fair so as to save 60 paise. It was a secret trip which she had planned without the knowledge of her parents. Question 3. What kind of a person is Wally? To answer this question, pick out the following sentences from the text and fill in the blanks. The words you fill in are the clues to your answer. Answer. 1. Stop the bus. Stop the bus. And a tiny hand was raised commandingly. 2. Yes, I simply have to go to town, said Wally, still standing outside the bus. 3. There's nobody here who's a child, I've paid my 30 paise like everyone else. 4. Never mind, she said, I can get on by myself. You don't have to help me, I'm not a child. I tell you, she said, irritably. 5. You needn't bother about me. I can take care of myself, Wally said, turning her face toward the window and staring out. 6. Then she turned to the conductor and said, well, sir, I hope to see you again. Wally is self-confident. She has a commanding nature. She is determined also. She is self-dependent. She gets imitated if things don't move her way and others hold a low opinion about her. She has an amiable nature, also she is wiser than her age. Question 4. Why does the conductor refer to Wally as Madam? Answer. The conductor called Wally Madam, as she behaved like a grown-up and did not think that she was a child. She also refused his help and told him that she can manage on her own. Question 5. Find the lines in the text which tell you that Wally was enjoying her ride on the bus. Answer. Wally thoroughly enjoyed her ride in the bus. The following lines from the text tell us about it. She saw so many things on her way: a canal, palm trees, grasslands, distant mountains. Oh, it was all so wonderful. That's what she felt. Sometimes the bus seemed on the point of gobbling up another vehicle that was coming towards them, or a pedestrian crossing the road. Somehow it passed smoothly, leaving all obstacles behind, and then she saw a cow running very fast in front of the bus. This all seemed very funny to Wally, and she laughed and laughed till tears flowed from her eyes. Question 6. Why does Wally refuse to look out of the window on her way back? Answer. Wally refused to look out of the window on her way back as she saw the dead body of the cow who was running towards the bus when she was going to town. This made her sad and frightened. Question 7. What does Wally means when she says, "I was just agreeing with you what you said about things happening without our knowledge"? Answer. While making this statement, Wally was trying to hide the fact about her bus ride. She was also feeling elated at making a successful attempt at her plan. Question 8. The author describes the things that Wally sees from an 8-year-old's point of view. Can you find evidence from the text for his statement? Answer. Yes. For example, when the author says, she was fascinated by the bus and, watching the bus fill with a new set of people each time was a source of unending joy for her. When the author describes the bus, he stresses on the color and look of the new bus, like silver, because a child is attracted towards color. The seats were soft and luxurious. The description that the author gives when Wally looked outside are also typical of an 8-year-old. The blue sky, and acres of green field, show the enthusiasm a child. A cow running in front of the bus fascinated the child, whereas the sight of dead cow brought tears in her eyes and she refused to look outside the window on her return journey. This also describes the behavior of an 8-year-old child aptly. If you like the video, make sure to subscribe and click on the bell icon.